my shit up now. I am. I already got it going. I- I'm gonna I'm gonna play with the Cardinals. I don't know, man. I should get the fucking the Vikings, but or the Seahawks. What's the Seahawks ranking on here? Here it is. 86. Yeah. Man, fuck it. I'll run with them. Yeah. Man. Nah, man. God. You gonna kill me with them, man. Damn. Shit, he don't need to be in no damn groove. That's alright. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the Cardinals. Fuck it. I think I play a little better with them. Yeah.
Anticipation is mounting for today's quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Newton's Panthers going up against Paul.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. It's certainly hot outside, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to
Damn it, and you want to toss too.
Fuck. And the Carolina Panthers. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the...
That little fucking... Man, that motherfucker's fast, Joe. God. Alright, I'm just changed one thing. Yeah, I gotta put something.
Yard line.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on with my coaching adjustment, bro? I changed that freaking
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Alright. Flag.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Alright, I got it.
So
no, I was changing my coaching adjustments. You know what I mean? Like,
on first down, it's Palmer. Screenplay, Johnson. And he got blown up on that play.
Look at all the people wide open down the field, yo.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Three of them wide open.
Well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vernon Butler never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Palmer gets him set.
From 3rd and 27, yo. Damn, that'd be the time to do it.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan.
Safety.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
Let me fuck this motherfucker.
Here's Andy Lee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taking it about the 36. Whoosh. Still fighting. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 12 yards on the return.
Almost got you that first one, though.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It can be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will stop right around the 25. Here comes Arizona's offense back onto the field. Earlier we were talking about the quarterback position. A big decision coming up on that spot. But, you know, Cardinal fans and fantasy football owners, I guess, so disappointed when David Johnson went down to the opener with a fractured wrist, wound up missing the season. That kind of got overlooked in 2017.
It certainly did, and it was the first big domino.
And
why the Cardinals didn't really make a run at the playoffs this year, because of David Johnson's ability to run it and catch it and initiate all the offense that the Cardinals wanted to run. The defense still held up. Calais Campbell went to Jacksonville. The defense was still 6th in the league. But offensively, we're not nearly the same team.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Faster than he is.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On second down, Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing is Palmer. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one just
I was a little late. I tried to throw it sooner than that, but I don't know.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
He almost didn't get it. If he'd have hit him a little bit sooner, he would have caught it.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On second down, here's Palmer. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
It's a boomer.
And not what he was hoping for there. This will hit in the end zone for a touchback. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
On second down, here's Newton. He sets to fire deep and got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
Dang.
A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. McCaffrey on the counter. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
Coverage a lot, man. So
trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
yeah, it's just like on runs. I don't think it's too good on runs because if you got a couple receivers, then they just run down the field and get them all out the way.
Big, strong, physical guy. When he came out of school and when I looked at my draft board, I went back through my notes to see how I had him rated. The number 2 back on my board coming out of college. Why? As I mentioned, big, strong, powerful guy, faster than you would think, and has the ability to catch the football out of the backfield, something that we didn't know he truly possessed. We saw that in the offseason workouts. Now he's putting his running ability to good use in the NFL. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
I should have picked a different defense on that one. I don't know.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Yeah.
Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, I'd be pissed, yo. See, my down button on my D-pad don't work, you know, so I don't know how else to do it.
Offensively, though, impressive on both sides.
Unless he does it by himself.
And let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP?
Nah, he just takes off running. If I don't touch nothing, he'll just take off running.
The big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course people
that was
in attendance.
close. I shouldn't have done that right there.
Game.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer.
Damn.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vernon Butler in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now Palmer to throw on second down.
How the fuck did that happen, yo?
Picked off at the 33, and they take possession of the football.
Yo, that's
and
some
have it
fucking
at the 36-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league for by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. And not much running room. down to the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now, they had the box stacked. That run was going nowhere from the start.
And when you say stacked, you really mean it, don't you? Because when you're talking about a 46 defense, commonly known as the bear defense, you're covering up the guys inside, and you're allowing other people to get in there close to the line of scrimmage, usually an 8-man front.
Oh, shit. I hit the guy.
But the defense won in a big way. No gain at all.
Yeah,
he's going to
go
out of
he
bounds,
just stopped
taking
running
it down
after
inside the 25. It'll go
as
as
soon
a
as he
gain
threw the
of
ball,
10
he
there.
just stopped
And it'll be first down,
Like,
Panthers.
like, fuck.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On the give, this is their fullback. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Fat bastard.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to
Slow as fuck,
down,
yo.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Get his ass on a treadmill or some shit, man.
Down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
Oh,
Being checked,
yeah.
and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, Palmer. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a third down. The Cardinals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Palmer. And off his back foot. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. Now Palmer on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yeah, what I get? Yeah. I was trying to hurry up and rush to the line so you wouldn't see that he was open. You know what I mean? Didn't have a defender on him.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of
That's
the
flying
25
right to you,
here
man.
at the 26-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Down right around the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Who's that dude?
The white dude right there?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus
yeah,
far.
he's
And
good,
after that
yeah.
last run,
On here, at least,
not much
he's
is going
good.
to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A toss, left side, Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
All right.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They run with Logan. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
That's to his running back, complete. 7 yards there on the pickup. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm going to get a touchdown, yo. I'm going to get this motherfucker.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. The defensive line disperses
I'm
a little bit
going to
here,
run this
maybe
play,
expecting
and
a
I'm going to
pass.
rush to the line and do something else.
Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Okay.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
See what we can do. Man, I want to, man, but
The field goal unit on the sideline.
you
They're
know what I'm
going
saying?
to
Already
go
down
with
14.
1 second
We
left.
ain't gonna make it that much better. You know what I mean?
Final play of the half. It's Palmer. Now
And he ran back. You stupid motherfucker.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Oh my
First
God.
half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Why the fuck did they do that?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, he was wide the fuck open.
Deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I pushed it over top on that one, too.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise.
Yes.
When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yes.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
We're getting some points on the board, man. We're gonna stop fucking around.
They go play action here on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh
I
set
ain't
of
taking no
downs.
chances. Watch.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Palmer gives to Johnson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Play action. It's Palmer. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Palmer. That is caught.
Got it. Yes.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. That's the
I'm
score you
talking
felt
about.
they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's got daylight.
Fuck it, take
It's
that too. I don't give a
race.
fuck.
He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. Ozzie Whitaker now on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
If I can shut your run game down, yo, I can hold the pass game, but I need to shut that run game down.
It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Right.
Newton able to use those legs and get
That's the
past
same
the
play
marker to pick up
you
the
just
first.
did was the play I got that touchdown with. Yeah.
Newton on first down. Forced out to his left.
Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way, yo.
Brought down there. The improv
You can't even tackle the quarterback, yo. You need to get off the field, yo.
Now, that was not a bad
You
scramble
can't even
there
take
on
the
first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off,
What the
and now
fuck?
he made it a very manageable second and short.
You need to go sit on the bench, yo. This is a big boy game right here.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Room here to run. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look, and now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here. But the play is actually happening over there, and that's where a running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Back to throw, Newton. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Right.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And give him a gain of 37.
Let me change. I need to change something real quick. Can you let those go?
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
I got my 7 to where it gives you more.
And he takes it into the end zone.
You got way more
Panthers
time in the pocket.
touchdown.
You know what I'm saying?
A
I need
great
to change
play
that shit.
there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. He'll try and set up the screen.
Why does he keep running back like that?
And he'll get it up to the
every time I throw the ball, he looks like he turns around and like one.
On the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
No, I'm talking about the little running back. After he starts running out, as soon as I throw the ball, he wants to run back towards the quarterback. Like so, as soon as he catches it, he run in the opposite direction. I need him to run. You know what I mean?
3rd and 2. Now Palmer, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vernon Butler in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now
I
here
can't
tonight.
even fucking. I gotta go for it. But I'm gonna fucking let that clock run.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down.
Loss.
Well, at this stage of the game, in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Bro tried to fuck me up, though. He let you run with the team you like to run with. I gave him an easy team, you know what I mean?
A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all.
He could at least throw me like the Buccaneers or some shit. Throw me the Buccaneers. Yeah.
Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Onto the field, here come the Panthers. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
And the tight end Dixon left side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That fucking ball tight, you wouldn't let me
it's
strip
a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Sit down, boy.
He came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Sit down.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Yeah, right.
Will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards.
I'm about to not even try to control my
Panthers
defense, yo. I'm about to just let them do their thing, you know. Because every time I try to, yeah.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Gano out to kick this one away.
Yeah. Because that should have fucked you all up.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. There you go, play action with Palmer. Wide open receiver.
It's a flag, it's on me anyway.
And he's going to be taken
so I don't have to come all the way back.
Flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey.
Blitz coming and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got
sticking and shit, man. Like
7 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners, they gave up a lot of big plays.
Now Palmer on 3rd and long.
Holding again.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Damn,
so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Palmer now. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Yeah,
another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game.
It was like he was running in place. The dude was standing right in front of him.
Is emboldened a
I mean, how the fuck?
They feel good about
how the fuck they don't call that?
And they just play better and better.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And now this one's intercepted. A 3rd interception for Palmer. Picked by Darryl Worley. Fights through and now a crease. And just bowling over tacklers.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing is Newton. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he gets it
I'm telling you, you can't juke that. You can't juke that computer out, though.
Pick up a 12 yards and it gives him a 1st and goal.
See, I clicked on that dude right there, but I didn't touch him. I didn't make him move. I just let the computer run where he's going. I didn't click off of him. I clicked on him, but he didn't stop running.
Give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And the inaugural carry here for Fozzie Whitaker. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. And Gano's kick is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
40 to
so
6,
it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
But see, I ain't really been playing Madden like that though. You know what I mean? I just started playing like
we need
maybe
you
a
to
couple
get us
months ago.
back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Yeah.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Palmer caught on the left side. Fitzgerald.
Where the fuck is my block at,
from the side, right near midfield. He got 29 yards.
I couldn't because that dude was right on my ass right there. I couldn't. I mean, how does 5 dudes come all fucking hit at the same time? Like, all my, where the fuck is my team?
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Hell, they're like, run.
From midfield now, here's Palmer. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Shift together here from the D-line.
Yeah, that's the quarter, ain't it? The dude, you talking about the dude all the way to the right, right? Oh, all the way to my right. Yeah.
2nd and 10 now, and it's Palmer. And for the 4th time tonight,
that was him that picked it, right? Wasn't that him?
Picked up by James Bradbury. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46.
He backed off after I hiked the ball, right?
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
Oh, he came at me.
The coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Shit. Cover 2 man.
Newton's going to throw it. Completes it to Dixon. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So they're operating in the red zone. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
But see, I like to change it too. Like when you're doing little run plays, if I got enough time to do it, you hit what is it? Man coverage. You can hit X and then go to man coverage and
this will be caught just inside
well,
the
they threw it to him, but
and he will get into the end zone.
That's some
it's
bullshit.
Another
You hit X and go to man coverage.
This thing is ugly.
Push the right analog up.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases
cover,
of the game:
and
defense,
like,
offense, special teams.
Run
It's
the
been
ball,
a clean sweep in this one.
It certainly has. They've been pretty
triangle,
dominant throughout this
whatever
game.
whatever it is. And then that means like whatever dude I'm on is going to hold back.
And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth
I could pick which defender I want to watch you. You know. Yeah.
Gano out to kick
I watch a lot of shit on YouTube, man, and tell me all that, you know.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
that L1, that L1 shit with throwing the ball is hard, yo.
One time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a run.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. On first down, it's Palmer. And no escaping this
duck,
time.
Man. What the fuck? They can't duck or nothing?
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their
I'm talking about the quarterback.
They've got 2 more to use.
Yeah,
he's
just staying there. Just,
On second down, Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it down on
I should have kept going to get that first.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Cardinals on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw is Palmer.
Catch.
This is caught. And he's across for the
yes.
touchdown.
Tip that shit.
Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy.
Yeah, it was
I did, my good
same
man.
shit. Yeah, I noticed. Like I think RBC boy or maybe my name Capo told me about it. You hit R2 and triangle at the same time, and it'll tip it. Like when you got a whole bunch of defenders around you, if you like on double coverage or something, and they, you know, to keep them from getting the ball, they'll tip it up. They'll just knock it out the way to the other player. Yeah.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away.
Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone.
But conventional football,
football
101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And it spins away. And look out. I think he's going to go. 20, 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
Yeah. In that case, run it up.
I ain't coming out yet.
Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
How the fuck he get it?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Yeah. Good game, brother. Yeah.